The time was right to get a dog. I was working evening hours and wanted a dog at home. And so I did the research, found a breeder, and we went and picked him up. He was named after Cosmo the cougar from BYU.
I was so excited. I was like, oh my goodness, this is the cutest puppy I've ever seen. I was shocked that we were actually getting a dog, and I was really excited.
When he first brought him home, I was not happy. After about a couple of hours, I was just smitten with him. I thought, okay, maybe we'll make this work.
We'd only had him for 2 nights, realized that he was throwing up. We did a quick internet search and realized that was really bad for puppies.
And so we decided to take him into the vet. And when we got him in there, they really didn't know what was going on. So they just took him back.
In the process, we learned that he had gone into anaphylactic shock. He had to come in and ask us if we'd be willing to pay for CPR. And I looked at Mom and she was crying. So I realized, yeah, we have to pay for this.
And so we did give him permission. But it just hit me all of a sudden. All I could just think about was, I can't believe we've only had this dog 36 hours and he's going to die. And I just started crying. And I just thought of the 3 girls at home that would be super sad that they no longer had a puppy.
So I guess they performed CPR on him and did whatever they needed to keep him alive, and he did.
They came back in after a little while and said he was still struggling, but we could go back and see him. And so when we went back into the room, he had oxygen on and he was so excited to see us. And I thought, how can this dog even recognize us? We have only had him for such a short period of time, but he was so excited to see us. And they said they didn't know if he was going to make it through the night, but we could hope for the best. And I was just dreading having to tell you girls that we didn't know if the puppy was going to make it.
I was really scared. I was kind of in shock. It was really sad, and then that day was really hard.
The second morning that he was in the ER, they said that he was doing a lot better, and the nurses had given him part of a burrito. He was super excited to eat that meat, and so they knew he was going to be okay. The nurses said they had never seen a dog come that close to death and survive. Like, he was about 2 breaths away from not making it. He has been such an inspiration to our family, and I'm just so grateful that he made it.
He just makes me so happy when I'm in my saddest times, when I'm having a rough day. He just knows, and he's there to help you and comfort you. I love him so much. Like, I can't say how much, because it's too much.
He's very smart. He's a lot of fun. Glad he's part of our family.